Listen, I know it's been some time since you've last heard from me, and I did hint to a few things in my last episode. Um, I'm not going to go too much into detail with it here. And I do have an update for you. I guess, some good news and some not so good news, depending on how you look at it. Um, for me, I believe that everything is happening how it should. That's just my mindset. So I'm just going to cut straight to the chase. Unfortunately, this is going to be the last episode for the Emotions Express podcast. I will be doing some other work. So if you would like to connect with me or you're interested in hearing what I'm going to be working on, just send me an email. All of the contact information is in the description notes wherever you're listening to the podcast, whether it's on Apple Music, if you like to listen in Google, Spotify, wherever you're listening at, just scroll to the description. And the way to contact me, whether it's by email, social media, etc., is going to be in the description notes. So if you want to know what I'm doing next, I really suggest that you contact me before September of 2024 is over. Because this podcast, this is going to be the last episode, and at a future time, all of this content will be removed from all of every platform. So this will be like this is going to be it. And it's been some time. It's been months. And I thought about it. And I said, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. And I'm sticking with it. So I guess that's the not so bad news. But the good part about it is that I'm still going to be creating. That's just in my heart. That's what I was called to do. I feel it. Like, I honestly, y'all, I prayed about this months on months. And recently I picked it back up and I prayed on it again. And I prayed and I asked God, I said, if this is something that I should continue, if I should do it, just send me a sign. And lo and behold, I got not one, but 3 signs. One person reached out to me and said, hey, where have you been? And I said, okay, well, this person has reached out to me before. This person always shows me love. So I was like, okay, that was my one sign. That's all I needed. After that, I got another person that I actually didn't even know listened to the podcast. Because here's the thing, y'all. I can see where people, like how many people listen and where they're listening from. But it doesn't, unless you reach out to me directly, I don't know who exactly is listening. So it was a person who reached out to me who I didn't even know was listening. This person has never shared anything. They never commented on anything I said, and they reached out to me. And I was like, wow. And then the third person reached out to me and I said, you know what, it's time, because I sat on this for months. And the reason why I'm going to go into that at another time, whenever that time is best. I kind of move based on numerous things. Like I'm not just going to go based on how I feel or the time or what other people are saying. I'm going to talk about things when I think they're right. And if you're following me on the podcast Instagram, you kind of already got the tea. So you got like the behind the scenes scoop of what's going on. I actually just released something recently, but I just felt like it was necessary after I had the 3 people contact me to just come on here and state, that this is going to actually be the end of this podcast. And if you want to know what I'm doing in the future, is to please contact me before, all of this content is deleted. And I just want to apologize to you that I didn't come on here sooner and let you know what was going on. Because at first it was like the podcast had to wait because it was like a pressing issue. But then that issue got resolved, and I just didn't pick it back up because there was a domino effect of things that had occurred all at the same time. And I could have just made a simple episode like I'm doing right now, just to let you know that there would be a break. But because I don't have that like one-on-one contact with you all, like for example, if I was on YouTube and you could just comment on the video and I could see who it's from, there is, in my opinion, like sometimes a bit of a disconnection between me and you. So I was just like, the audience will probably be fine. They probably won't miss me. And I'll just pick it back up when things have slowed down. And lo and behold, it's been, how many months? April, May, June, July, August. We are in September 7th, the date that I'm recording this. So I just wanted to apologize to you for not at least coming back to say something in this time that I have been offline. So that's the end of this episode, but not the end of me, not the end of this. So again, check that description note, reach out to me. If you've already reached out to me inquiring about like, hey, what's going on, girl? Like, are you going to pick it back up? We missed you. I'm going to be sending you the link. Don't worry. And yeah, that's just it. Peace.